Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Freaking chiller. I'm a chiller. Chiller, 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 chiller. Let's do weekend energy. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, boy. Hey. Hi. How are you? How are you? Oh, Mingy, come on. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, look at my little flyaways. Look at my little flyaways. How is everyone? How is everyone? Oh my goodness. I gotta like try to stay like right here. Okay, how naughty. I didn't have time to take a freaking shower. Talking to myself, talking to myself, talking to myself, talking to myself. I've been up from like the crack of dawn. Holy crap. Crack of dawn. I just thought, what song is that? Baby girl to the crack of dawn. Is that Fat Joe? It's a Fat Joe. Something. Oh, what's love? Maybe that's it. I don't know. Oh, what is happening? What is happening? Get rid of some of that light. Yeah, Fat Joe, right? I was just thinking about Capadonna though. I wonder if he has a line like that. I don't know. Anywho, good morning. We're gonna do 2 reads. 2. Group 1, group 2. Deck 1, deck 2. It's not pick a deck. It's one's kind of like a sexual deck. I haven't used this in so long because I was like, oh, I'm not crazy about this deck, but like, it's like this one where I'm like, oh, I'm really not crazy about this deck, but like, I just said that twice. That's odd. But I was kind of like, take it. So I don't know what kind of vibe we're gonna get from that deck, but I just know it was like, use it, okay? And then we're gonna do another one. So it's like, it just depends on what we're feeling for vibes. What we're feeling for vibes, okay? The song that I woke up with today was Hit the Dance Floor, Hit the Dance Floor, you know what I mean. So, but it's funny because I'm actually going to go dancing tonight. And I've been saying that for a while and I haven't danced in a long time. So I don't know. No, it is for you guys because they're just laughing at me. But like, go out and have fun this weekend. Okay. It's like that, you know, even if it's like, you know, going out dancing, like go out with your friends or something. You know what I mean? Like, just go out, hit the dance floor, whether it's the dance floor or not, you know, because I was like, I woke up, I knew we'd had plans to dance all week, okay, because we didn't do it the following weekend, or was it the weekend before? I don't know. Weekend energy, please. But so because I was kind of like, do I want to, do I not want to? And it was so weird because I've been looking forward to it all week, and then today I was like, I don't know. So it's weird. So it's like a message for all of us. It's that play. Who sings that song? Who sings that song? Hit the dance floor, you know.
Never heard the song before.
Hey, baby. Something like that. All right, so anyway, this is your lesson this weekend. Is patience and happiness, okay? Accept things happen when they happen. And, you know, being aware that you're happy, you know, so if you're happy right now, you're on the right path. Sean Paul. Okay. So that would make sense. I like Sean Paul. So it's like everything happens when it's supposed to happen. So I don't know what that means. Well, I mean, it's obvious. It's kind of like let things flow, I guess, the way they're supposed to flow. So I don't know if like you're not going out wanting to do you happy, but like I feel it's happy energy, you know. So, but I'm actually feeling it both ways, and that's probably why I grabbed 2 different decks. All right, so I don't know if we're gonna have a happy deck and then like a deck. All right, I guess we'll find out. But like, if you're happy right now, you're good. So don't doubt, don't regret, don't feel guilty, none of that. Okay. And then with that patience, I kind of feel like it's that whole nother group where it's like ick energy. So I don't know what type of energy you guys are in because it gave me 2 and I never really like split these decks. Okay. Like, I don't split weekend read, but today I am. So I feel like we're gonna get 2 different reads. I don't know, you know. So I guess we'll find out. Good morning, sweetie. You woke up happy? Yeah, me too. I was like, ooh, I was up at the crack of dawn. Ooh, I just keep thinking of Fat Joe. Every time I say that. What song is that? Do you guys know? And I got the goosebumps. What song is that? Is that Lean Back? No, it's not Lean Back. It's I think it's What's Love. I don't know if any of you would know that. It is. It's What's Love or Lean Back. No, because if it was Lean Back, I'd be like, Lean Back. So it's not that song. Well, you guys keep saying yes, but to which one? Like, which one is it? Is it What's Love? What's Love? But I'm not singing What's Love Got to Do with it. Oh, that I just went to freaking Tina Turner or something. But that's not what I'm singing. I don't even remember what I was saying anymore. But I said it twice. I honestly can't even remember. Ashanti and Fat Joe? Yeah. All right, that would make perfect sense. But I'm not even singing What's Love. Yeah, it's about love, it's about us. But that's not the part I was singing. That's so weird. I don't even remember what part I was singing. I'm sure it'll come back to me because it just came to me twice. So, anywho, let's start the weekend read. Let's start the weekend read. I don't remember what I was saying now. Something about early morn. No, I was saying hit the dance floor, you know. But that's Sean Paul. The other one I was singing What's Love, but I forget what part. Trust me, it will come back. Good morning. Yeah, and then I sang a little Tina Turner. Remix. Ooh. Would you got cats all over your shirt? You got a cat shirt on?
I have one cat.
What?
Cat's on the back.
Yeah, let me see that shirt. Who wears cat shirts? You? Well, some of you, sorry. Some of you probably wear cat shirts. What does that say? Is that a cat? What is that?
Yeah.
What does it say? Let me see. Come here. Uppity? Oh, catnip? What does that say?
I don't know. Something.
What's the back say? Let me see. Oh, I don't even know what that says. Where did you get that shirt?
Tommy's.
Tommy's. Oh. Okay. Anywho, we got the Hangman. Okay. This is not money hanging from the tree. Oh, here's the thing, guys. This is why it just brought me to the tree. This is rooted, okay? Whatever the situation is about. Because it's the tree of life, guys. I don't know if you know much about the Hangman, but it's all about the tree of life. I think a lot of you more or less like look at this like, you know, something's hung up, you know, but like if you hung up, I mean, something's hung up, obviously, but it's way bigger meaning than that. It has to do with the tree of life and sacrifice. It's just a lot of things, you know. So it's like, I don't know if that's where your patience is, or if somebody's hung up because it's like somebody's like, I kind of felt irritable with that Hangman situation. Like maybe somebody's not happy. This is a lesson, okay? So it's like you're either happy, you either went from sad to happy, or you're still in sad, icky energy. But that's because you're not following your happiness. See what I'm saying? Because it's a lesson. It's one or the other. You're either wicked and patient right now, or you're good. You're pissy, or you're happy. You know, it's one or the other. So for those who are pissy, you're hung up. So as soon as you change your perspective, you can get out of pissy mode. Okay. And it's not like petty or sorrow. It's pissy. Okay. So, and then we got the Hierophant next to the Hangman. So this is a spiritual hang up because somebody's light bulb is just not, somebody's light bulb is flickering. I'm so feeling that feisty energy is strange. I don't know if somebody's writing letters, doing candle magic, palmistry. I always get palmistry when I use these cards. I forgot about that. Good morning. So it's like you're in a spiritual hang up for whomever's in the energy, you know. It's like change your perspective. Like have a little faith, have a little hope. Even if you don't have a religion or a certain faith, like hope, you know. And it's like, but hope is when you find something that's good for you, when you can lean on something, which is usually some type of belief, you know, no matter what it is, religious or not. But like, it's like you have to have something to lean on so you can feel that hope again, you know. So I don't know if we have somebody like in hopeless energy, you know. It's like back and forth, teeter-totter with the Two of Pence. So it's like, it's like finding the balance. Like someone, we do have someone on the board that really needs grounding, okay? Try to get outside. Maybe you're spending too much time inside. Or some of you are spending too much time in isolation and you're driving yourself ape crap. Definitely a spiritual hang up, okay? Somebody's not seeing something, juggling too much. You know, we got the Three of Cups, but it's like, sorry, we have the Seven of Cups. But when I said the Three of Cups, I got the goosebumps. But it's the Seven of Cups. And it's the 7 and 3 would be 4. So it's like, yeah, it's like you're bored. Someone's bored with their same old life, same old routine. You're just bored. Like this, I don't see any motivation here. Someone might be drinking too much, partying too much, but it's like not confronting your demons. That's why you're hung up for whomever's in this energy, you know. Like you're thinking, do I want to juggle this? Do I not want to do this? You know, definitely a little bit of confusion. Someone's still wearing a mask. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like someone's just not seeing a good situation and spirit stepped in. And whether it's blatantly obvious or not, to me, it's blatantly obvious because you're either icky or you're good. There's no in between. You either have a burst of energy or you don't. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, jelly beans? Good morning. And it's not even, you don't even have to drink. I mean, it could be freaking lemonade. I'm just saying, it's like, it's almost like if you go out, it's like that energy too. If you go out, you're looking at the menu for 10 minutes, you can't figure out what drink you want to order or, you know, what appetizer. It's like procrastination at its finest. But it's holding you up. So try to get out of that, okay? Because that's no fun. Stop procrastinating. And it's like, I feel like the High Priestess should be here because it's like, you know, it's like, like I said, there's no in between. You're either happy or you're not. And it's like the Queen of Wands reversed. So it's like, here we go. It's the Queen of Wands reversed is not happy and not using her intuition, but it's like, you know better. And it's like, she's on a lion. So there's that Leo energy again. And it's like, this lion's looking at this woman wearing a mask and it's like on the prowl. Like this, so this isn't bitchy. This is what this is like a woman, okay? It's funny because the Queen of Wands is right there too, just not putting effort into it, and is looking at this person wearing a mask like that's just foolish energy. So it's like, again, two different energies, you know? So that's the Queen of Wands, and the Lion is looking right over, like, you know, take the mask off. But again, she came out reversed, you know? So it's like, I don't know if we have a certain energy thinking about a certain person and it's getting the best of somebody and they're hung up because, do I come in? Do I not come in? Do I argue? Do I not argue? If you're in a relationship, you know, can we do this? Can we do that? There's too much going on. It's like not sitting down, not talking about it. Like, she's not wearing the mask. She's just not having whatever this is. You know, because tell me about the Queen of Wands. Because the Queen of Wands, unless you got really irritable, I mean, that could be that irritable energy, but I'm not feeling like somebody popping off at the mouth. Like, I'm not feeling that type of energy from her. It's just, it's different direction energy. You know, it's so weird how I've been feeling her energy the last couple of days. Tell me about the Queen of Wands energy. Yeah, see, it's the ace. She's like, she's all about adventure right now, and it was upright. You know, using her intuition, moving forward. I mean, there's nothing stopping this chick. She's just not having whatever situation she's in. So it's like, I'm thinking it got addressed. 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, but like, is that the 10? Yeah. So it's like she's creating her own happy right now. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, it's the way I feel it is like, because the Queen of Wands reverse is just not putting action into anything, but she's normally a bitch. So she might be a tad bit irritable, hormonal, but like not to the point where she can't function, man, because she's got the Ace of Wands and the 10 of Cups. She's going straight to happiness. She's in this happy. See what I'm saying? Like, she's conquered this lesson. She's happy. She's learnt that things happen when they're supposed to happen, but until then, you move forward. All right. And now we have this other energy that's hung up because apparently they're not happy with whatever situation they're in. Because this queen is just like having a blast, feeling good about herself, feeling sexy, super intuitive, just ready. Like, she took the olive branch. You know, she's been hung up. She's already been in that tree. She knows what that tree is all about. She knows to live life. She knows if she's in a situation that no longer motivates her, she finds new motivation. I'll be your motivation. You know what I'm saying? So that means maybe there's somebody else out there looking for that motivation. Who sings that? Motivation. I'll be your motivation. Oh, I love her too. I forget who sings it. But like, that's what's happening. Kelly, yeah. So you have two energies on my board. One's hung up. She's already been there. Especially coming in as the Queen of Wands. My women right now that are in that happy energy, you've already been hung up. You already know what life's like. You've been through something. It's that whole karma thing too. I can associate it with the whole karma thing too. But you have somebody else's energy around you, whether you're feeling it or not. So she wasn't finding motivation somewhere anymore. Enough with the juggling, the games, whatever was being done. You know, like, I'm not confused about nothing. She's happy. Okay. So it's not that she's being a bitch. Can she be? Yeah, but not with the Ace of Wands and the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. No way. You know, so it's like here's her happy. You know, you go from the Ace to the 10, and then underneath is the 5. So this is somebody else's energy. You know, so that's the other 10. But it is swords, but it's emotional. Like, she's not doing that anymore. So this is that pattern of something being broken, a cycle being broken again. which is great. Okay. So I don't know if you're feeling this energy or not. I don't think you are, because you turned it. See what I'm saying? You turned it off. I can totally associate this. Okay. But considering it's weekend energy, there's got to be something here too. But see what I'm saying? Like, she turned it off. So for those who didn't catch that read, it was the feminine energy, whether you're masculine or feminine, but it was the one that was in the feminine energy that's learned to balance the yin and the yang, you know. So it's like finding balance. Whatever didn't motivate her, she got herself out of, you know. It's like being her own inspiration, you know. Finding a new motivation, finding something that puts her where she needs to be, because again, she's accepted, she's done that tree of life. She knows what the tree of life is about. She knows what the hangman's about. She knows she got herself out of that situation. She knows it was no place for her. So it's like, this is her way of breaking karma, but like at the same time, she's happy. Okay. And then this other person's karma, because it was the masculine energy, was being faced with the world. Okay. Because I think at one point I said, and it came out wrong, because I think at one point I said, when she broke her karma, it breaks his, but it breaks her karma away from him. He still has to deal with his own karma and his own consequences. And when it comes together, whether it's together or not forever, or you go your own way, then the two of you guys' karma together is completed. But if this person doesn't step in soon and decide whatever it is they want to do, you know, because they're apparently hung up and not happy. All right. It's like they deal with their own karma. So this is why this woman is just like, it's an achievement for you. You know, it's like you were dealing with something that no longer motivated you. And it's like you motivated yourself to find new motivation to get yourself out of this. You know, so it's kind of like the whole, I can relate it to when I chose to stop reading the same scenario, because that's not where my happiness lied anymore, doing the same stuff. You know what I mean? I chose to motivate myself. I chose to make that decision and get myself out of hangman mode, when I thought for sure I had to wait for spirit to give me that one sign to do it. And I juggled with that forever, and I was confused about it. But finally I said, frig that. And now it's like this energy. See what I'm saying? It's like whoever's hung up, you do that. You do that. Someone's waiting for spirit to like make a decision. You know, it's like that. And it's like, no, it doesn't work like that. You've had plenty of synchronicities, music, there's insight, you know what I mean? It doesn't work that way. So if that's that one lesson I can teach you guys from this read, that's so important. Waiting on that one more sign, waiting on this, waiting on that. You're doing it to yourself. Okay, you're going to be sitting there juggling in between confusion and hang up mode for a long time. And this one's just like I'll be your motivation. Like she's her own motivation right now, or she found music, or she found synchronicity. She found something to motivate her in another direction. It's not that there wasn't love or there wasn't enough. I mean, there was probably a lack of something, but for sure. But like, she chose to get out of it. See what I'm saying? That's like the moral of the story. But there's somebody still hung up. And if you are hung up, what it's saying is you're not using your damn intuition and let the damn light bulb go off. You're only causing your own confusion, your own juggling, your own back and forth, because you're not using your intuition. So if you want your happiness, you got to switch the light bulb off and back on. Okay? It's like that. So, and I almost said hemoglobin, but it's a hema something light bulb. I don't know what that means. I don't know if something's happening with someone's blood right now. I don't know. You might want to check your hemoglobin levels. Okay? Because that could cause a chemical imbalance. No, hemoglobin wouldn't do that. Might be linked to like the liver. I don't know. This is reversed. The 8 of Pence. So yeah, the hangman. So it's like, see what I'm saying? Not working together with yourself. It's almost like, especially Pisces energy, so intuitive, right? So it's like whatever sign you actually are, whether you're a Taurus, it doesn't matter. See what I'm saying? So it's like we all have every propensity in our chart. So it's like you have this one Pisces energy that's resisting another energy in your chart. So it's all about your placements. But that's not an excuse. That's not an excuse. You push through. Because you got some people that are all about that with their chats, and it's like, oh, I do this because I got this in my chat. I do that because I got that in my chat. That's, I hear readers do it every once in a while. And I'm like, what are you doing? You're setting such a horrible example for other people. Oh, I know exactly what I'm talking about because I got a moon in Cappy. Yeah, girlfriend, I got a moon in Cappy too. Okay, so it's like, to me, it's kind of like, it's defining who you are. And it's not true because you have every element in your chat. And so many people do that. Oh, it's the Scorp in me. Oh, it's the Sag in me. Oh, I can't settle down. It's the Sag in me. Oh, I'm in a dark place. It's the damn Scorp. No, it's probably a damn Aquarius. Get out of it. Think about it. Okay. So, what else we got? Create your own happiness. Create your own happiness. All right. So, it's like, it's a 2 of Wands, but you're feeling trapped. It's like you don't know what direction to go in. And this is all over somebody else's energy. So it's like this is some type of energy around you, whether it's a child, a family member, it's some type of energy that's around you. But it's like you're not letting your aura be phased by it, so that's great. But because of that, it's like that whole, I talk about that whole fake walk away, don't do it. So apparently they really want me to clarify the last couple reads because it's like this was a real walk away. And when a real walk away kicks in, that's when karma kind of really kicks in too. But it's like, don't just think you're going to walk away for somebody to come back because it's like, it might not be the right time for you guys to work on things regardless. It's like, that would be fake walking away. All right. So it's like, this one person's energy apparently is still lingering around you, but I don't even think you feel it, to be honest with you. Like I got the goosebumps. Like you don't even feel it because it's like whatever this was not motivation for you. So you took yourself out of it. And now you got somebody here that feels like a cage. It feels like they're in like a cage. Like, but it's like you're doing it yourself, waiting for signs, waiting for something, waiting for a new opportunity that has nothing to do with this other opportunity. It's something like that. Like I can't make that move until I have this. It's like you're so doing this to yourself. And I don't know if it's linked to money because actually those look like coins to me, but they're not coins. And the 8 of Pence is right underneath. So I don't know if it's linked to money or not, but that talks about going in a new direction, probably a spiritual direction. Which make it a little more complicated maybe, but like at the end of the day, like set that aside, especially if there's something else. Because if I'm going to refer to all the other reads, one of them was a lover. Okay. So it's like you're choosing over this, maybe one spiritual, and you're like, well, I don't know if I want to go that route. Maybe that energy makes me feel trapped, or you know what I mean? But it's like thinking about the wrong stuff. Like it's like overthinking too much stuff. Like it's too much. It's too much. You're overwhelming yourself. There's confusion now. This other energy's got all sorts of confusion because maybe they can't feel you anymore, or maybe just I'm not quite sure. It would either be a good thing or not. I really, if it's a good thing for them or not. Or what if they weren't thinking about you and you did the real walk away, and now all of a sudden you're on this person's mind, you're in the public, they see you when you're out and about, and it's like they're thinking to themselves all of a sudden, like, why am I thinking about this person? Why am I so hung up thinking about this same shit when I haven't thought about this in months or years? It can go either way. It's either that or they've been thinking about you consistently, but now you're overthinking. See, it's one of those. But if you ask me, this queen is just like, she's in a new direction, but this is what's around you. So even when you're out and about, say you're going out with your girlfriends, your guy friends, whatever you're doing, just be careful of your personal space. Okay, because we talked about that the other day. Just be careful with your aura. You know, your aura, someone's aura reaches 3 feet. Okay. Like somebody can literally brush against you and suck some of your energy, or you're stuck in some of their energy. Okay. And I know you can't keep like that much of a distance all the time, but like you can protect yourself. Like you can say, you know, and I know it sounds nuts, but like say you're on a train or you something, subway, you know, it's like, spirit, just, you know, protect my aura. Just like that. That's all you got to say. You know what I mean? It really truly is that simple. And so many people forget to do that, you know? So, so to me, no matter who this person is, whether it was a person, place, thing, past lover, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that you don't think about this person or love that. It's not like that. It's just you got to that place where your motivation is elsewhere. But you do have an aura and you're vibing high. So when you vibe high like that, please protect yourself, because you're a magnet now for lower energy that's like, oh, I want a little of that. Okay. I'm telling you. And right here, there's going to be lots of suitors coming your way too, but a lot of them have that mask. All right. It's just like you might have a new lesson with somebody new, even though there's somebody else. Because there's a whole bunch going on here. And it's like, be careful, because that person might wear a mask, but then you got other ones in the crowd that are great and they're ready to be the king bee, or they're ready to like be the warrior, like, you know. So it's like, I heard Goliath. So it's like, I got the goosebumps. What's Goliath? Like, I know it's like warrior, right? It's like Goliath and something. Isn't there a story, Goliath and something? Goliath and David and Goliath. Yeah. What's that story about? No, it's just David. Then why is it Goliath? David and Goliath. Anywho, what's it about? I know it's like a biblical, I forget though. Slay the giant. I think you did that though. Okay. Probably a big guy too, but it's like, I think you slayed your giant. Yeah, like it's something like that. So it's like, I think you're gonna be okay, but like, just remember, other suitors might approach you, and yeah, it's probably for your beauty too and other things, but like, it's really your aura. Like some of them are gonna be like an ah. So you gotta be careful too, because you're on fire right now, but you're seeing clear. So it's like, you're not foolish. Okay. So just be careful with your aura when you step outside. Because, I mean, it's like, I'm telling you, it's like, it's like you're not on the prowl, but like there's other prowlers. Five of Swords reversed under the two of Pence. So it's like, there's like regret. It's because this Five of Swords, right? All the swords are down when it's upright, you know, like snaky situation, you got yourself out of it. Okay. But like, it's like somebody might be avoiding a tower too, but it was reversed. And now the snake is upright and the swords are upright. So it's like somebody is still juggling because of confusion, but you're causing your own confusion. So like, because you're causing your own confusion. So step out of it. Whatever your thoughts are right now, or whatever's dragging you down, you know, ask spirit, like, I don't want to be confused anymore. Or it's not even like, let me see the light or guide me or meditate on it. It's not like that. It's you're overwhelmed. Take yourself out of it. It's all about his energy. Yeah, his energy. Okay, so here's the deal. His energy is here and around you, but it's like you're not feeling it. But it's like this person can't get themselves out of this hang up, and it's like they can't figure it out, the confusion, but it's like you're causing your own. So instead of meditating on it or doing XYZ, just get out of it. It's because whatever this is has been like, it's like a book, it's continuous, page after page after page after page. So it's like, what are you doing? Like, this energy is just like they're doing it to themselves. I mean, I would even be careful for stress right here. Stressed. Someone's stressed out. Maybe they can't feel you. I don't know how it's working for the other one. Okay. But like, it's like back to the Goliath. And it's like, I don't know, maybe it talks about a big ego, like that ego, that pride, and it's like, I think somebody's just waiting on a certain sign, or just back and forth. So I love her, I love her not, like plucking petals. And it's like, oh, you're doing it to yourself. So I feel like that's another reason. It's like you're playing games with your own mental sanity. It's like, save your sanity, and it's like this one over here is like, somehow she saved her sanity because it's like somebody was getting a kick off of how somebody irritated the crap out of someone, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like a game, or it's like this person was content with causing confusion or something. And now this one finally turned their back and realized, this is like, this other person's motivation was to like irk this one, or to confuse this one, or to manipulate this one. A little bit of a narcissist energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, now that she found her way out, because she's like, wow, you no longer, why even in that? Like, nothing about that motivated me. She figured it out. Okay. But I don't think you feel this person anymore. But trust me, their aura is still there and is strong now. Okay. And it's like, but I think it's like, it's a little tiny bit frustrating for me, because it's like, how many times have we known certain energies were here? But I guess it's just the way I'm addressing it this time around, like really addressing it this time around, so I don't have to do it again. It's like, get yourself out of that. Stop meditating on it. Stop letter after letter. Stop texting, or someone's got a text and it's like, delete, forget it. It's like, no. So it's like, now this person is feeling their own manipulation because she no longer is taking the manipulation. You know what I'm saying? Because this person, whether they were aware of it or not, was manipulating a situation, and she was allowing the manipulation, whether she was aware of it or not, too, until she took things into her own hands. You know what I mean? So it's almost like what goes around comes around, because the masculine energy may not have cleared that karma yet, because I think they're going to have to. Okay. But like, I think that's what's happening. So it's like their own manipulating energy is right back at them. But I'm telling you right now, if you listen to me, you can save your own sanity. Stop meditating on it. Stop thinking about it. Move forward. If you know there's karma there, clear it up. If you don't want to, then still continue to move forward. Look at it any way you want to look at it. But just realize, until you find your own happiness with or without this person, you're going to remain in this energy. And that really stinks. Okay. So on the other hand, with the woman over here, the feminine energy too, please be careful. Okay. With your aura is stressing the dang aura again. All right. So like, you're going out, like that type of energy. You got the Death card. So it's like, that's the end of the Seven of Cups too. So it's like, this person eventually is going to break free. taking the gloves off type energy. But it's like, it's still sitting on the 7 of Cups. Confusion, options, directions. But there's a mask here. Goliath is in here somewhere too. What was the Goliath again? Somebody said something. I was like, oh, that makes sense. But maybe it's the end. Maybe Goliath had a big ego. I don't know. But the death card here is basically saying it's over. Okay. It's like a transformation. Okay. Self-love first type thing. Yeah, I mean, I got the goosebumps when you said that, but like, I don't see that here. I mean, but that's a given. If you're not happy, like right here, it's a lesson. So it's like you got one that's just not happy with their situation, but it's like you can go and create your happy, but you're choosing this. You might even have like a little black magic here, or them doing things the way they do it to see if something, but it's not. It's almost like reflecting off of her. Like nothing can reflect off of her anymore right now. You know what I mean? So it's like, except for other people's energy now. So there's a whole lot of confusion on this one because they don't understand what just happened. And that's probably why they're consistently thinking about you, or they have been. And if they haven't, all of a sudden they're like, what the F? Okay, so let's find out what's going on with her, because she's that last card, but like she's in the intuition, just motivated in a different direction. It's not like I said, it's not like there wasn't enough love, or there was stuff that there just had to been lack of. Like that motivation just no longer served her. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that. You get the Knight of Swords, so you got a message coming, or you're going to deliver a message, and it's not, because the world's here reversed. It's like, I don't know if it's this person. Because you would not deliver a message like that. I mean, the Queen of Wands reversed bitchy would, but like, not when she's in this energy. See, I got hung up here yesterday too. Because remember when I clarified her, the guy kept coming out on her, and that's why I was like, oh, you broke the karma. And but see, that's what I'm saying. So it's like the male energy is out on her again. So you might get a message from this person, and they're like, it's not over, because the world's reversed. Like, they're like, it's not over. You know what I'm saying? With the Knight of Wands, like, I'm gonna come in like charming, or however they come in at you. You know, like, I don't want to fight with you, which is fine. Clear karma if you can. But the way it's being presented to you, they're like, like, girlfriend, it's not over. Okay, so some of you might get that message where, but it's like, this woman right here would not respond to this. Not like this. You know, they wouldn't respond to, hey, I'm coming in, and they wouldn't respond to sexting either, you know, but it's like, she's feeling passion right now. So, you know, it's like, just be careful, okay? Because you don't, again, that was the wheel that was right over here. So just be careful, because you don't want to get yourself in that situation again unless karma's clean the right way. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't want to have a one night stand with this person because you're feeling it right now. And you're like, yeah, this person came back. Like, that's a fake walk away. That's going to be somebody who repeats the wheel. Now, for those who walked away the right way, that shit wouldn't slide with you. That would not slide. Does that look happy? Does that message look happy when you're in your happy? No. Okay. So it's like, it just depends on how this person wants to approach karma. So considering this was kind of like the story of the other day, I'm just kind of like, there must be something here that I didn't completely clarify yesterday, besides what we already just talked about. So I guess briefly, because I want to get into the other read, if one of my monitors can please timestamp these 2 reads, I'd appreciate it. I don't want to use those cards even though it's linked. I want to get a new outlook, so I'm going to use these cards. Because there's the fact that I had to like talk about it all over again is there's something else. So maybe it's just this message, but like, and you're feeling hot and sexy being the Queen of Wands with the wand right there, but like, so there might be a little sexual energy there. Okay, let me clarify that real quick to see what type of energy that is. To me, it's just new inspiration, new direction. That doesn't change. Okay, so because if that's really like a real walk away, like I said, you're not having this. Like you're not having this person come to you and be like, oh, it's not over. It's not over. You know, it's like you wouldn't even have that. And if you were having that and you would just have a one night stand, trust me, you're going to repeat the wheel. And then you're going to have to learn this lesson again, all over again, because again, once again, you're going to get tricked. So don't get tricked because this is tricky. So don't get tricked. Because that's the way, for some of you, this is how this person's coming in. And some of you might be like, oh, I like that. I like that power. I like that force. It might turn you on. Okay, but like, don't get tricked. That's all I gotta say. Don't get tricked. All right? So be smart. If this person wants to talk, then you hash it out when you talk, but don't just be getting in each other's beds. That comment needs to be hashed out first. And that's not through text message. So I don't even think this mama would reply to that. So anywho, tell me about this Ace of Wands with this Queen of Wands. 7 of Cups reversed. All right, so in the King of Swords reversed, as I just said, this mama's not having it. She's not talking to him. She's not confused. She's not confused about him. He's not an option anymore. She's like, are you kidding me? That's not an option. You're not, see exactly what I said. Some of you are not even going to respond to this. It's not over. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. So that just confirms what I'm saying there. Ironically enough. Now let's find out about this Knight of Swords. That's too many. Knight of Swords is Knight of Swords. Because this is that, oh, you're crazy if you think this is over. But like, I didn't shut the door. No, well, guess what? The mama shut the door. All right, the Hierophant Reversed. So it's like this person, and it's like coming in reverse. So it's like this person's not thinking about a relationship or a commitment. See, it's like they're juggling. Right now, they're only coming in because apparently they're heated. All right, so this person's coming at you heated. They're not thinking about anything spiritual or committed, you know, or they can be in a relationship with somebody else because they're juggling, because this already came out in his energy. See what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not being, for some of you, it's not going to be presented the right way. So be careful. Because in the midst is like this arguing, and it's like, I was looking for the 3 of Wands. There's no 3 of Wands here right now. She's put in her own direction. So this is not together yet. But right now, it doesn't look like there's even a together, because there's not a future here. This is current energy. So this woman's not having it. He's not having it, but you're on 2 different levels. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't want this. He doesn't want a commitment. He doesn't want X, Y, Z. He's coming at you like this isn't over, like with aggression. Okay. And you're no longer like, that's not your motivation. Okay. And if somebody was to hit you up like that, you're not having that conversation. You're not confused. There's no confusion. You came out of that. So some of you are going to get that message that you're not even going to respond to. The King of Swords reverse, you wouldn't even respond to that. All right. So the other ones, it's like, I don't even see a one night stand anymore, because it's like, you're not going to respond to that type of ignorance. Tell me about this Hierophant real quick. It's like if they were meant to message you, or you would see them or something like that. Like it's like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like it's the Seven of Swords reversed. All right, it's their karma coming back around. All right, it's like that deception, whatever it is. It's like, it's forefront, and it's like the way they're presenting themselves is like ignorant. They need to walk to the happy. And if that's you, I hope they take a different approach. Tell me about the Hangman. So this is their thoughts. I don't know what their thoughts are right now. It's not good thoughts, all right? But let's see why they are hung up. If I can get that type of energy. And it wouldn't be for everybody. It would just be some of them being hung up for that reason. But to me, it's just like not wanting to work together with a situation or ego. Yeah, see, they're hung up on whether or not to message you. They're hung up whether or not to text you. But it's coming because it's here. Or what this is external energy, because to be honest with you, I didn't even realize my deck split like that. Look at this. They were so close to each other. Look how this woman's energy split. So she's saying, so this could literally be saying, you know, because it was all close. And I looked over and it split. So that could be telling, that's a message. So that could be telling me that that's just her thoughts, that she's not, there's no way. I know this is going to come back around, but there's no way I would even respond to that. You know what I mean? It might not even be that message from him on that end. This is his message. Okay, so either way, that message is coming for some of you. But you're not having it. So I guess it depends on how this message comes at you. Something with the Three of Pens, Six of Cups, Chariot upright, like it's coming. It's coming for you. So this might just be your thoughts, but hold on. Let me just feel out this King of Swords. Okay, so this is actually him. This is actually his message. It's not her thoughts of, oh, I wouldn't even pay attention to that. It's him. It's that whole message. This is what he's hung up on. But eventually he gets past whatever he's hung up on with the death card. It's like a rebirth. He gets past it because guilt starts to kick in. Certain stuff starts to kick in. Okay. And maybe even faith. And is probably like, oh, you know, so you're going to get that message. But my women are not going to respond to it. Because in all reality, are you going to engage that? If my women, because we have a group that's like, no way, when I clarify, no way, I'm not confused. I'm blocking that person. It's like, you don't even have to block it. It's just you not calling. I mean, you not replying. Because this is how this person's coming at you. Like, oh, it's not over. Or it might be just, no. Because I was just going to be like, oh, maybe it's just direct, but it's not. The Hierophant's still reversed with juggling thoughts. Okay, so it's like they don't have any intention right now on a commitment or any of that, because the Hierophant's here twice and it reversed, you know, so it's like they're still juggling. So what their thought is, why they're hung up, how do I message this person? See what I'm saying? Like, how many times does this person have like a text message ready to go or a letter, but they never send it? You know what I'm saying? It's like feeling trapped, restricted, but now they're sitting with some guilt. But that's about to be done anyway. But there's still an argumentative energy, because if this was this way, it swords down, but it's this way. Okay, but it's this way. Swords are up, snakes up. It's still manipulating energy. So now that someone might be on to the whole, I can't manipulate this situation any longer, they're going to come in and try to figure out why. because this is this person's MO. Okay. This could even be a friendship. Tell me about the Hierophant. This Hierophant. So I hope I clarified this enough so we don't have to, this doesn't have to come out and read too. We got the Nine of Cups reversed, so you might be dealing with a drinker. Or just somebody who's not happy. Because this person is not happy. It's their lesson right now to have happiness, you know, and it's like they're choosing not to. But it looks like there's a breakthrough with the Death. So I'm going to put the Death card. So it is a little bit of a breakthrough, but it's like, I wanted to be like, oh, the way you're hitting her up could just be like super direct, but it's not, because the Hierophant's still reversed. Like, it's like, it's not. All right. Yeah. See the Death card, you know, with the Four of Wands. All right. So it's like, this person no longer wants to watch for the outskirts or whatever they were doing. They want something solid. But it's like the way they come at you, I don't know what that's all about. Tell me about the Two of Wands. Yeah, they're coming out of anxiety with the Nine of Wands reversed. They're in the midst of confronting their own battles, maybe starting to look at something a little differently, you know, which would be great. Somebody's ego, you know, ego got the best of somebody type energy. But like the way they're still coming at you, it's like, I don't know what that's all about, troops. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Maybe it's like, I don't know what to tell you. That's your own business. You handle it the way it should be handled. Five of Swords, Five of Swords. And then we're going to do the next read. So I really hope I said what needed to be said. Ace of Cups, okay? So it's like, now they feel less guilt. There's a Tower. There's the Tower. All right, so it's like, but that, see, it's like that song, What's Love? Whatever I was singing, what's love? You know, but it's not about what's love, but like Fat Joe, what I was just singing in the very beginning, is, I know it wasn't that line. If anyone can remember that line I was singing, but like, it's not about love. That's why the Tower's here. Like, to this person, it's like, it's not about love. It's about stability. Something solid. You know, no more manipulation. So it's like I said, for some of you, this can happen. You guys can, you know, hash it out and then have that stability. But others of you, it's like that video I did last night, save your sanity. It's all meshed. Others of you, it's like, no. If someone hits you up like that, be smarter than that. Move on. Because this Tower is going to go one way or the other. Okay? And some of you, the spirit's like, don't you dare. Some of you are not having that period at all. And all of a sudden, halfway through the end, it separated itself. You know, if this woman, she knows what was no longer motivating her, she's not having it. If it's a meant to be scenario and they have a conversation and she feels it, then she'll work on stability. That's a whole nother story. But then because it's separated, because she's already happy, she's already working her own thing, you know. But then it's that whole other scenario where it's like, if there's no synergy and there's no reciprocity, you're not feeling it, you need to leave. You need to save your own damn sanity and get yourself out of that situation. Because in all reality, this can be flip-flopped. This man energy right here can actually be my women that's not in that best mood, not really happy, waiting on text messages, waiting on this, waiting, you know what I'm saying? And then you got this other one, and it's like you're hitting this one up with anger, and you got this other one that's like, I'm paying no attention to that. And that's why you're not hearing from that one, because it's the feminine that's trying to manipulate the situation now. You know what I'm saying? And then we have one solid group that's just out of it. And that's the one who got karma served the correct way. That's that congratulation one. Okay. So if man or female on this side, depending, if you're not hearing from somebody, let it go. Because now you're trying to manipulate a situation that you probably been trying to manipulate. It just depends on how the energy is at. I hope that makes sense to you guys. Okay. So, but it is coming in as masculine energy. And then the feminine not having it. But then you got another feminine that might take that one night stand, but you're going to repeat this cycle if you're foolish enough to do that. Okay. Because you're dealing with a manipulator. You're dealing with somebody who knows how to say exactly the right stuff at the right time to hit you up. And then you got somebody who learned that lesson and wouldn't dare even reply to that type of text message. You know, like what? Like she at that point would, you're out of your tree. You know? I wish I could remember that line because it keeps coming to me. Whatever line I sang in the very beginning of this video is what this is saying. And it's in the What's Love song. I can't believe it didn't come back to me. I said it twice. No, not about trust. No, I didn't say it. No, it wasn't like that. And I said it twice. Something about lying, but not lying. Lie. I can't remember. Those who watch this song from the beginning, those who watch this video from the beginning, Mom, I was just singing a part of the song of What's Love, but I wasn't saying What's Love. I wasn't even singing that. I was singing a whole nother thing within the song. And then I said, oh, no, that's that song. And then I said, oh, and then I started thinking of Capadonna. And then I thought to myself, oh, he must have some type of lyric like that too. But I know it was Fat Joe. We figured out it was What's Love, but that's not the phrase I was singing. Yeah, I was talking about going out dancing, but that's a different song. That was Sean Paul. Get up on the dance floor, hit the dance floor, hit the dance floor. That's Sean Paul. So I don't remember, but I know it's linked to that. So whoever watches this video from the beginning, if you can please write down that little verse that I sang, that was probably like 2-3 words. You know what I mean? So Break It Dawn. No, well, it wasn't it either. No, it wasn't any of those. So, but it's linked to that one little pile. All right. So, gosh, I really hope I said what needed to be said for that, because we've touched base on that in the last couple of days. I don't want to have to do it again. I guess at the end of the day, just be smarter than that. Don't, because it's like, again, that wheel, it can go either way. But you do have love on the board. You do have somebody now that wants that solid stability. I guess it's just a matter of how it's approached, how you guys discuss something. Okay. So let's get out of that mode and let's move forward on a different read. I gotta run to the bathroom first, but it was like in the first minute while I went to the bathroom. I don't know if anybody wants to go and listen to the very beginning of the video. You have enough time. And I know I did mention a couple different lines, but it's in there somewhere. I said it right before this read too. It was something like that. Anywho, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm back. Crack it on. No, it wasn't anything like that. Yeah, no, I know all those lyrics. It wasn't those. I might have said crack of dawn, but crack of dawn. Maybe that's what made me think of Capadonna. But like, no, it's something lion. It was something with a lion, but it wasn't lying. It wasn't Lying. You know, it was like, but it sounded like lion. No, it wasn't trust. It doesn't matter. Okay, it's Queen of Wands, but I just felt like Queen of Wands. It's like I just felt it when I was in the back. It's so crazy where I get messages when I'm in there. Okay, crack of dawn. I don't know. It's over now. No, okay, I forget it. Anywho, Queen of Wands. Some people, there's gonna be somebody out there that's gonna be like, oh, the Queen of Wands reverse course, a bitch, but somebody who's not using her intuition. Well, no, that's very. Then she had the Ace of Wands. That's a very intuitive person. The way I've been feeling her energy the next couple days, it's just like it's like so please don't tell me the whole moral of that is don't tell me how to read my cards, okay? Because her energy is just it's almost like a spiritual it's like a spiritual block, but she's still blocked. She's not blocked spiritually like that. It's that relationship is blocked spiritually until karma is dealt with. So if he comes in and deals with his karma, they could both kill the karma. Okay. That karma is gone for her and she's good. That person can never approach that person. And their karma, I don't know what their karma would be, but it's about to be wrapped up regardless because they had the world. See what I'm saying? So, but if you guys have the conversation, no matter what direction you go in, karma then will be cleared for the two of you. As of right now, it's cleared. It's only cleared for her. And that's why it's like she's not even in a bubble. So it's not a spiritual block. It's being spiritually blocked to protect her because she knows her motivation is elsewhere. She knows her motivation is no longer there. So it'd be very contradicting energy. I know how I've been reading my queen for a couple days. So if anyone wants to make a remark like that, keep it to yourself, please. Okay? Keep it to yourself. Because if you're going to go and write something in the comments after I say something, that's ignorant. Don't tell me how to read my cards. Why don't you become your own reader and get your own YouTube channel? Then hit me up and let me know what it is and I'll wish you the best. Okay? I don't know where that feisty energy came from, but we're going to use another deck now. And it's not even a bad feisty. It's empowerment, but be careful with that empowerment, okay? You got to be careful with the empowerment too. Because sometimes you can let that get the best of you. And I can feel it in the energy. You're feeling empowered, but I don't see, you're just empowered. It's not like, oh, what's that damn song? Like, I'm better off without you now. I'm better off. I'm better without you. It's not like that. No one's on the high horse. This empowerment comes from feeling free because of everything that they've been through karmically. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like, haha, it's not like that. It's like, that's so petty. This one is not, this Queen of Wands, she's not petty. She's empowered and inspired to move forward. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. If you're using that empowerment in a different way, you didn't walk the right way. Okay? So let's get another read if somebody at some point at a minute and 10. If somebody wants to write the next read 2, scenario 2. And this better not even be close. I'm telling you, I think I got out everything I needed to get out. Because some people will try to twist what I'm saying to make their own story. No, my story's clear as day. And I think that's why it came to me in the bathroom. Like, it's clear as day. If you don't resonate, then it's not your story. Don't try to fit your story into that. Just don't. That's probably what I should have just said. Instead of being like, don't tell me how to read my cards. You know, because someone will be like, oh, well, I'm going to interpret it this way. Don't interpret it Don't interpret it that way. Normally I say that to you all the time. This read, you don't need to interpret any other way. It's clear as day. That read I just did is not up for negotiation or interpretation. Okay? So, I don't know, maybe this read will be, but that one is not. So, new read, weekend energy. Watch this deck be like an awesome read because I'm not even crazy about these cards. I was like, why was that even pulled to this deck? Weekend energy, please. Ace of Wands. To the break it's on. Here we go with Fat Joe again. But that's not what I was saying. Hopefully it comes back to me. All right. So, I'm not reading these reversed. These are explicit cards, guys. So 18 and older, I gotta say that. I don't know if somebody is like Snapchatting somebody with like the little kitty ears or looking all cute, maybe having a nipple out. This is like Snapchat. Or anything where you can put like little things to make your flaws go away. Okay. So somebody's doing that. All right. So it's almost like temptation, but like, and like really? Like, meow? Like, really? How about you step your game up and you be a beast? Get off Snapchat. Okay. Let's just get your lessons real quick for this particular read. But get off Snapchat. All right. like, man. All right. Lesson for this read. It's funny because I was with a client. Oh, it's the same thing. Happiness. Okay. So this is superficial happy. So now we got someone superficial on my board. Like, yay. Like go ahead and judge me. Like, don't I look hot? Like, superficial. Let's hope this resurfaces in a new direction. But so it's like, you're not happy. You're fake. You got your Photoshop and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, that's not you. Does that look realistic? You're going to step out of the door with little furry heels on with bows on them and a butterfly on your head? Like, is that realistic? Or is that Snapchat all day? All right. So it's like superficial energy. So it's like fake happy. That's like a fake walk away. So I guess I needed to tell the story in another way. And apparently this time around, okay, so it's like, come on, guys, before I'm even done, go have fun. Go find your happy again. Have fun, real fun, not masked fun or not Snapchat fun. You know what I mean? Like, have fun the right way. Like, get to know somebody's soul instead of just like, let's just have fun in like a one night stand way. Like, here's that whole one night stand thing, but it's like you're lying to yourself. Here we go with that lying again. Lying to yourself. You're lying. It's like you're lying to yourself. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's what I was saying. But like, there we go with the lion again. But it's like a lion. So it's like, I don't know. See, here's the deal too. And I've mentioned this before, and I feel like it's back into the picture. When you're in a relationship or you have somebody and it's all about sex and it's great, right? Well, when you really start to get to know each other, it's like a whole nother level, and there's arguments and there's lack of communication. And then it's like, oh my God, what happened? And then fear and panic and karma kicks in, right? But if you know somebody at a deep level where it's the other way around, where it's like, you know somebody on that base level, sometimes you can have trouble in that department. So it's like now you're flirting this way to kind of like spice it up. superficial. There's no need for that. Do that. Have enough confidence in yourself to do that in the bedroom, because this is about a soul bond. Okay. So this is about a bond with somebody, obviously, because I'm telling the story. All right. So it's like something gets presented this weekend, I guess, or don't be posting stuff on social media, putting yourself out there like you're tempting other people, but at the end of the day, you got somebody else on your mind. It really just depends, because I'm not putting it with the other scenario. I'm just putting it like, stop being superficial. If you got that bond with somebody, because you got some type of bond. So if you have that bond with somebody, say you guys have amazing sex, amazing. It's now time to bond souls. Okay. It's not, like I said, jump into bed and then try to hash it out. See what I'm saying? So it really just, once again, it just depends on your situation. Okay. But as of right now, this is, as of right now, hold on. What is she talking about? Sorry guys, I'm going out. I'm going out dancing. And for those who didn't hear me earlier, and she's like, well, we can check out the nightclub and the new casino in the city, but the new casino is not even open yet. So I don't know, you could be taking pictures for money too with this Ace of Wands, because I would never read someone else's message on my phone unless it had to do with my children. So, and the casino has to do with money. But this is like superficial. Like, it's like, no, get to know this person on a different level. So if you're already sleeping with somebody, it's time to take the freaking cat ears off. Okay, it's time to take the cat ears off. All right. Yeah, because it's like King of Cups. It's like, so you are connecting to someone. Okay, so it's like, don't be superficial about this connection. Like, just be yourself. There's some type of bond here that you guys can be happy. This is some type of bond, whether it's new, it's old, because it's not the first read. Okay, it might be fresh, it might be scary, you might not know what to do, you might feel uncomfortable, so you're wearing a mask. Some of you are putting on kitty ears. Okay, you don't need to. You might be dealing with somebody in the city, because I see smokestacks in the back behind the castle. So it's like, you don't need to be someone you're not. I even feel fear with this one. So maybe it's somebody and it's like, you're just trying to put yourself out there as sexy, and you just want a hot night of sex because you're afraid to connect on that level. Or maybe you guys connected through conversation, and now it's like, you don't know how to be with this person anymore because there's uncomfortability. So it's like, but while you're trying to find your comfortability, you're kind of being superficial. What if she's married, or wouldn't you? This could be you in a relationship too, and it's like lack of something. Even if you're in a relationship, it's still lack of either communication or sex. It's just, you're not bonding with the soul right. It really just depends on what you're doing. Okay, see what I'm saying? How I said it's abundance all the way around. So no matter, I'm going to say it one more time. If you're in a relationship, or married, or just in a relationship, it's either this, like, the sex is not that good. Okay, and it's like, you got to spice things up, and they're saying go ahead. Okay, because you're connecting. You got to get that connection back because you're soul bonded. Okay, however, it's confusing, because it's like, actually I can play that out a lot of different ways. So it's like, this is what's happening. If you're not connecting on a soul bond, like intellectual, I was going to say intellectually, which is not a word, Court just made that up, like on a intellectual level type thing, you know what I mean? Like, you're not connecting on that soul bond, but you guys are having amazing sex. Stop with the sex, because it's like, you guys are replacing that bond. Like, it's like, oh, I don't want to argue, I don't want to talk about it, I don't want to discuss the feelings, I don't want to get deep, I don't want to do this, it makes me feel uncomfortable, let's just have amazing sex. You know what I'm saying? So you got a situation like that. And now you have another situation where you might not be with anybody and you're just being straight up, you're just tempting people because, or whatever, but it's like you're superficial. Okay. And now you have another situation where maybe somebody comes back into the picture and it's like, all right, well, let's just, it's like if somebody else comes into the picture right now and it's somebody you already know, to me, this is just uncomfortability. It's like you don't know what to do with yourselves anymore because you'd already lost the passion, or like you're scared to get it back, or you're scared to feel a soul bond again because it could be somebody new or somebody coming back around. This is where that uncomfortability is kind of lying. And I think it'd probably be coming from the feminine energy. Like, I don't know what to do with this anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's like, I'm just feeling in that situation. It's like now at this point, she's just uncomfortable, but like not uncomfortable like I don't love you, uncomfortable like I'm scared to even do this with you again. So again, karma. Okay, however it flows for you. What's next? Weekend energy. And that's only one card. We just talked about one card for 9 minutes. So now that we know the different scenarios, let's get into the read. Let's get into the read. But to me, is you're either superficial. It's just not getting to the bottom of what's really bothering somebody at the end of the day. But the fact they had me talk about the soul bond is 2 stories. Now, so you got the 2 of Cups. Once again, it's a soul bond. It's like letting this person touch you again. So it's almost like let's just have freaky sex. It's like, I want to get freaky with you. All I know that's not the way it goes, but I just thought a Jodeci. Okay. I think it's upstairs in the bathroom. There's some. You might want to look in that top drawer right there. There might be some in there. So this is a connection, and it's like instead of letting this person caress you and touch you to get that bond back, that scares you. It scares you. So you'd rather just hop into bed, you know, and be like, you'd rather just hop into bed and connect you that way. Like to have someone come in and touch you, like, see, can you hear me? It's hesitation. So like, it might be somebody you know, because now there's hesitation in my voice. You know what I mean? And it's like, all I see is his hand touching her. And instead of her caressing him, she's like, let's just be freaks. You know what I mean? Like, let's just be freaks. Jodeci would normally have some passion into it, but there's something underlined here. So that's more, it's more freaky. It's more sexual than getting into bed with somebody and actually feeling their soul. You know, like, this is so quick. It's probably great sex, but it's quick. You know, it's like, how about you sit on the couch? How about you guys kiss each other? You touch each other. Foreplay. This one's like, I don't, you know, normally I'm real comfortable with my body, but like, I don't know about this. Like, there's something here that scares the living shit out of me because I can feel it in so many different ways. And some of you, I feel this as, fuck the relationship. We've been through too much. I don't know what to do with it anymore. I might be humiliated. I might be confused. I might be scared shitless. Fuck it. I'm going to go in the other direction. Because you're scared. Excuse my language. I'm trying to not have such a potty mouth, but like, this is like the energy that's being, like, it's just the energy that's presented. It's just the way I'm breaking it down. But I'm telling you, when I come back on Monday, I'm not reading like this. Like, I don't mind having a read like this here and there, guys, but like, this to me is like, you're not really learning. But I mean, from this one, maybe you will be. because basically it's already saying like soul bond I was telling you about is like find this happiness again with this person. It's not about sex, you know. Yeah, you definitely need that trust. You need to get the comfortability back. Like, so it's like this read is going in another direction, but I'm back. Are you guys with me? I don't know what deck this is, honey. I can't remember. Maybe somebody else would know the name of it. Okay. But this is what it looks like. Okay. So I don't know what you heard, but I pretty much got shut down because I was starting to feel uncomfortable. And I thought to myself, let's switch this up. Spirit doesn't let me do that. I have to roll with what I feel. And somebody is really uncomfortable. Okay. So what that's telling me is like there's that superficial energy. You know what I mean? There it's like not wanting to confront something, but would rather run from something. Okay. So it sucks for me that I'm put in that uncomfortability. So I'm back. We need to address a couple things so this doesn't keep happening. Okay. And at the same time, I need somebody real briefly, okay, to please go look up the number 1144, please. Spiritual meaning of 1144, because that's something I need to discuss with you. Okay. So what's the reason why it keeps getting shut down is because I'm trying to explain something and I don't know why it's making me uncomfortable. I think you guys are uncomfortable. You guys aren't you guys aren't going to like there's too many of you wearing a mask. Okay. And it's important for me to call you out because this is part of someone's karma. Okay, so it's like I can tell this story and it's like some of you might just be like that's not true. But here's the thing. It's like I feel like I don't want to fantasize about someone. Okay. You don't want to stir certain emotions. You don't want to go in certain directions. You don't want to think about certain things. So I think that's what's happening with you guys. And I think spirit's kind of like, well, you might want to. That's what I got the goosebumps. That's kind of what spirit's saying. Like, if you are having some type of fear, okay, so say you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter who you are, okay? It's a spiritual awakening. And yeah, I'm probably about to wake you guys up because some of you are not going to be too comfortable with looking at something like this, okay? No matter who you are, okay? Yeah, definitely use your own discernment because there's a couple different stories. But like, this is what I need you to do, male or female. This one person you have this soul bond with, okay? I need you to try to, you picture you guys being intimate, but on a level that's so deep where there's touching, there's emotion, there's crying. There, I'm talking deep, okay? Now, if that scares you, this is your read. Say you've already tried to do that and you don't want to. You're like, oh, fuck that. Okay. This is that energy. Okay. So I hope I explained that well because this is what's happening. There's this soul bond where the fact that you would even allow this man or woman to even caress you, to even touch your face, to even look deeply in your eyes is like, nope. Let's just work on that as time goes and let's just get freaky versus that soul, versus building that soul bonds again. Just get freaky. The soul bonds, the connection, you guys have to make that connection first. Okay. So if for some reason you're trying to think about this person that way, say you're in bed and this already happened and you're in bed 3 days ago, 2 days ago, and you like something flashed in front of your face, like because you haven't fantasized like that in a while or something. You know what I'm saying? So it's like something flashed in your face and you instantly shut it down. I don't know if you replaced someone's face. If this is what happens, I don't know if you replace someone's face. What they want you to do is try to imagine that. So I guess this read is for somebody who actually fears that touch from someone again. But you would know exactly who that person is. This is who that reads for. Not anybody else. You would know exactly who I'm talking about. Is he going to understand that? I don't know. This is about you. Not if this other person feels it. Who gives a flying rat's ass if this person feels it? This is about you. This is something you need to work on. Because even if this person comes back or not, you're still going to find yourself in that situation with someone else. And I didn't mean to be rude like that. But you see what I'm saying? So it's like, if you have that soul bond and you truly love someone, they're saying to do that. And it's not about manifesting this person back into your life. No. This is no matter what comes next for you, you got to work through that fear. So have that moment with somebody. And I think why they're saying have it with that other person is because it's a bond. It's that type of connection where that type of fear would kick in. Okay. And you need to get over that fear, whether it's this person or someone else. They want you to feel that. They want you to image this and actually feel that frightening thing. It's the only way to work through it. Okay. So it's like you might not even realize you're being superficial or you're in denial. Okay. It was real important for me to break it down to you like that. So just because you're imaging this person does not mean you're manifesting this person back into your life. You're confronting a fear. So that way, when something like this was to roll back around with this person or someone new, you don't have to worry about that. Or it won't be as intense, or it won't be as like uncomfortable for you. So that way you're not just looking at it in a different way. So it's like you're not just looking at it like this. You know, you're actually having this type of moment. You know what I mean? So let's keep reading. But believe me, this is not about manifesting this person back in to your reality. It's not like magic. It's not like that. It's your own fear. Because probably the next person you bump into, hold on. Yeah. Because probably the next person that you bump into, you're going to have this type of bond, some soul bond connection. Especially if you've learned, especially if you served your karma, you've moved forward, that type of stuff. Your next adventure would be this, because it's all about mind, body, spirit. It's all about the abundance all the way around. So you will have this. You will be confronted with this. And some of you are not ready to be confronted with that type of energy. So do mental healing work. But just don't think for 1 second that it's you manifesting this person back in. It's just whoever you would have that fear with, and you would know who that would be. Because chances are you probably already tried to do it and were like, oh, hell no. No way. Well, I don't want thoughts like that anymore. See what I'm saying? So, that was a whole lot that we just had to go through to figure that out. What else? All right, so we have the Queen of Pence. So it's nurturing, okay? Like I'm saying, it's nurturing this person. It's nurturing you too. It's just her, but it's finding that placement again. You know what I mean? Because see, it doesn't want to stay in my hands. Or it's like let someone nurture you like that, or you nurture that again, because it's in your soul to nurture like that. You know what I mean? So for you to just take that type of passion out of your equation would be foolish. You know, so it's like it's some type of fear. You know, it's like, let's just get freaky instead of really like nurture the situation. You know, it's almost like you might be afraid to even touch this person. So you're like, I'm just going to take care of myself. or whatever it goes down for you. But like, this is what I'm saying. Like, it's about you. It's about you. It's getting, see what I'm saying? Look it's like getting your confidence back. It's not about this other person. It's about you building that confidence up, because you don't know who's coming next, whether it's brand new or it will be this person that you're fantasizing about. Okay? So that makes perfect sense. Because you don't want to lose that passion, because you've had that before. You know how to caress, you know how to touch, you know how to you know how to go into somebody's soul. You know how to mend. You're a mender. You know how to come up with the right solutions. It's like, you see what I'm saying? So like, it is so important that you do this one task for yourself, because if you can't approach this lesson like that, you're not truly gonna be happy either, because you're taken away from yourself. Don't take away that one thing that especially motivates you, you know? I just got the goosebumps. So some of you for sure just do not even want to think about this person. And when you do, it scares you. It scares you. I think because the way I'm saying it, it's like, it's scary to me, the way I'm feeling it for you. So I feel like this already happened to you. My cord is like pulsing. It's like, you should see it right now. It's not even touching me, but it's on the couch. So, but it's like pulsing all the way up. So it's like, it gets your adrenaline going, but like, you had to have thought about this already. And this is who that read is for. You've already tried to imagine this, and it scares you. So you're no longer doing it, and they want you to. Okay? It's the only way to get your confidence back. You may feel confident, okay? You may feel confident and snapping pictures and put them on Snapchat, but you're not. What type of confidence do you want? Because I'd rather be that queen. And she's the Queen of Pence. She's not even the Queen of Wands. So what type of confidence do you want? Because if you just try to pretend that there's no soul bonds, or you don't try to work through something, you're going to continue to just be like, get your freak on with somebody, whether it's new or old. It's like, let's just get our freak on, you know? And it's like, it's not about that. It's feeling that soul. And it's like, you don't want to. Okay. So it's up to you. You can take the superficial route and not feel that in your soul, but that's not truly being happy. Or you can do this lesson the right way and truly be happy and truly be a queen. I see desire here. It's either you or him because you got two energies in here. Whether this person comes back at you, you need to understand this is for the women. It could be for the men too. Absolutely. But this is like, you gotta find, so you have the desire, right? But that's like temptation. You need to find the desire, the drive. You need to find the drive again. Anyone can put filters on Snapchat. It takes a strong, kick-ass fucking woman to let it all hang out and to let somebody else touch them, to let somebody else feel them. You know, it's deep, guys. It's deep. All right, and you have the Ace of Pentacles. So here comes your new opportunity. And look how confident she is. Okay, so it's like you want to, and she's looking at her, looking at him. See what I'm saying? Like, I would want this. I would want this all damn day. Nurture, if you nurture something the right way instead of this way, that soul connection will be what it is that you've actually desired before or what you're desiring now. Okay. But this is a project for somebody. This is a lesson. This is like hands-on. Like, you don't have to like masturbate, but like visualization. This is a lesson for whoever may fear that. And if you don't know if it's you or not, when you have time, even if it's during the day and you're at work or you're in a car, you know, and you got 10 minutes or 2 minutes to shut your eyes and to picture this. Okay? They want you to nurture it. Give it time. But do it the right way. So at the end of the day, you truly are happy. If you feel a little uncomfortable, feel the uncomfortability for a little while. Because if you go in it as a straight up freak, that's not where your happy lies. And it's going to be real hard for you to feel that again. That will be a harsh lesson because then they're going to start taking away lovers. When you're like this, that's like playing, you know, and it's like, especially if you're dating or whatever, like that will dwindle down because you're not, it's because you're running from that fear. You're running from commitment. You're running from that touch, which would lead to commitment. So if you have multiple lovers or you just whoever you hook up with, or you know what I'm saying, like that will dwindle down because I guarantee there'll be someone you meet and all of a sudden you catch feelings and you're like, oh, see you later. Next. I'm not about to catch feelings. Okay. So you'll be in that cycle for a long time and then eventually you'll have nobody and you're going to have to figure out how to self-comfort. I'm saving somebody from a very harsh lesson right now. It might not seem that way to you, but I truly am. Okay. If it's done the right way, and it starts with visualization, if it's done the right way, because it's going to balance you out, your mind, body, soul, your chakras, it's going to work. Okay. And then next thing you know, once you can get over that fear, whatever it is you need to work on, here comes somebody brand new with that Ace of Pentacles. I guarantee it. Because someone just doesn't step in. Well, somebody will step in, but the universe got to make sure you're really ready. Yeah. Say this is that situation that where you broke your karma. Are you really ready to now get into a commitment? Are you really ready to go deep? Like you've never gone deep before. This is deep. They're going to give you that deep that you've been searching for and craving from somebody else. And it could be that person that comes back because you could work it out. And I just looked up and it was 222. That's harmony. That's partnership. That's balance. Okay. So it's a thing. All right. But until you can look at this, like you can do it, tell yourself, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. You know what I mean? Until you can do that, That's when that right person steps in. And it might be scary the first time around, but that's why, whether it's new or not, guys, it might be a little intimidating because of what you've been through with someone else. So if you start to work through that fear through visualizations, because apparently I need to stress it to you, stop visualizing it. Work past the fear. Like, I can even picture you, this person touching you, and you now crying and shaking because you're scared. Push through it. Don't stay in that energy. Push through that visualization. Touch the person back. Touch them back. You got the devil reversed. So yeah, see, it'd be coming out of this. Coming out of it. It's like, it's a new type of passion, okay? This is your read, and someone's karma is coming back. Whether, again, it's brand new or not. I want to end this read because some of you are just like, it's over your head. You're not getting it. And it's like, I feel like I'm a professor right now, and I'm really like a little frustrated with some of you because it's like, you're not gonna, this is gonna be you. You're gonna be on Snapchat. Yeah, some of you are listening, but some of you are just, you're Snapchat worthy, and that's where you're gonna be. You're gonna be on Snapchat for the next couple years. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it at that. If you do it the right way, and I don't mean to ruin it for everybody else who's really into this, but like, I pretty much gave you what you needed to know. You know what I mean? No, I know some of you guys are listening, but some of you are just, you're not getting it. But maybe you're just not to. You're not meant to. But it frustrates me. You know, it's like, that's like having a teacher, like you're in school, you know, and you're teaching class, and then you got these kids that are just interrupting you. Yeah, I know a lot of you get it. I know. But it's like, maybe I need to stop being that teacher like that. You know, like, you're not going to pay attention and take it seriously. I'm freaking done. Because some of you, it's like, I know. You're like, oh, that's easy. I can do that. Then you haven't gone through a certain lesson. If you don't have fear here, like, if you legitimately don't have fear when you think about this person, you still have more to learn. You legitimately have more to learn if you don't have fear in this situation. I'm not saying you guys can't kibitz, but like, just some of the stuff that's coming out of your mouth is like, oh, it's just such a shame that it will go right over your heads, or like, or you're looking at it like, yeah, if I think of this person, you know, and I do it the right way, you know, I will be able to manifest this person back. Like, I can feel it. I can hear it. Like, it doesn't work that way. It's like, oh, it's like some of you walked away but didn't walk away the right way, and there's nothing I can do about it. But I don't want it interfering. I don't want it interfering, you know. So I just don't want it interfering with something so deep. So maybe next time when I know I'm going in a teaching session, rather than just like, this is what you're dealing with, I just shut the chat off. Okay. Or like, so I can see you and we can interact, but you can't see other people's comments, because that's when you're I'm all in teaching mode, but like, you don't understand the uncomfortability and what I just had to go through to express this to you. Why I got shut down 3 fucking times. Why I wanted to do this. Why I wanted to do that. Like, can you guys even remember what I said? Like, no, some of you can't. The reasons why I got shut down, because your mind wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? So I just want you to take what I'm saying and be serious with it, because if you want that complete happiness that you have been seeking, this was a really important read for you guys. And if you're not scared for this moment again, new or old, then it's not for you. Because I guarantee if you were to really put that Snapchat away and really think about this, it'd probably scare the living shit out of you. And not in a bad way, just like, oh man, I know I'd be able to connect again. Even something like that is intimidating, which sends you back to Snapchat. Like, because some of you guys will get to a point where, honest to God, it's like this person might come in and want a second chance, and you might just shut it down because it's so much easier to take the new. But if you just take the new out of fear, you're going to find yourself in the same situation with just a different person. Okay. It's like a big lesson, what I can see, hear, feel, the way I can break things down, guys. It's just, I have that capability to tell you how something will work and how it will be everlasting and how you can hold on to something. I have that ability to mend. Okay. So you can go either way, but it would be foolish to get this far. It doesn't it doesn't have to be that person. It can be brand new and you might still have that blockage. So I'm trying to teach you to remove that blockage. And it's like, I have to be serious with you and I have to approach it this way so you really get it. So I really wasn't trying to be rude. But this is profound. That's all. You know what I mean? Because I did not want to read this. With Snapchat, it's just well, it can be anything that has filters, the bunny ears or a different voice, or you got a zit that day, but you can take your blemishes away through filters. You know what I mean? And if that's the case, then you're gonna be Snapchat worthy for a long time. Or you can do it the right way. Because trust me, you can be, you do got that confidence. You do. But do you have that confidence when that person touches you that way again? Once something gets triggered again, do you have that? And I'm telling you right now, a majority of you do not. You think you do, because you probably haven't really thought about it the way they want you to, whether it's this person or not. If you want that deep bond that you craved with somebody else, if you want that with this person again or with somebody brand new, this is a lesson that will be presented to you. So maybe you can work on your confidence in a way where you feel comfortable and secure versus just being a freak. Like, you can be that freak after you get your comfortability and your security back. And right now I'm just teaching you ways how to do that. And then when you do that, because that's a lesson for you guys, it's a teaching moment. I literally, like, as if you were doing an essay, I want you to visualize this. And then once you can conquer that and get out of that, once you conquer that, because I'm recapping, once you conquer that, okay, that one fear, you get that new start with somebody, that desire that you want. Because why? Because that's the devil. Because you conquer that fear. Okay. And in order to conquer that fear, you have to do a visualization. Not just one session. Okay. Clear as day. You can either stay in that whole Snapchat worthy energy or really embrace what you're visualizing, whether it's painful, whether it's scary, whether it causes anger. It's a lesson. And then you get that new start, and then that one fear is gone. So that way, when you have that new start, you're capable of that. Okay. And that's happiness. It takes a lot to get to, it takes a lot to get to that happy all the way around. I think people think like, oh, you know, karma was served on a platter and now I am happy. Yeah, you are. But there's little things in between. It's not the abundance all the way around because you don't have that significant other yet. You don't have that one thing that everybody needs right now, whether it's work, love, fixing a family situation. It's not a complete thing yet. You know what I mean? And in order to get that, it requires steps. Can you do that with this person? Say this person comes in and you have the opportunity to be a freak or to just nurture, even though it's scary. Do it. Put time into it. Explore it. Okay? Because it's way bigger than you think. Like I said, this person or somebody new, you got to get past this one thing to really have that complete happiness, not fake happiness. Because the next relationship you have, because of the lesson you learned, you won't repeat what you've been through before. And if you start repeating the same shit, then that lesson hasn't been completed the right way. The read that I've been doing, that I did the other day, was completed the right way. But now you're still going to have this type of challenge. See what I'm saying? So just because you confront one thing, now you're going to get tested with different challenges to really get you to where that abundance needs to be. So like you're probably cursing to yourself like, oh, I'm not even talking to this person, or they're gone, come back great. If not, it's like, whatever, let them do their thing. But like secretly in your own brain, it's like you're either thinking about just randoms or just hookups. You're not thinking about that one person. Or even if it's not that one person, just think of it as someone new. If you really don't want to think of the past, just still have that moment with somebody brand new in your head. You know what I mean? Because you guys lost that. You lost that type of passion when you were trying to find yourself because it was so damn hard what you went through. You know, so it's like little things will be presented to you here and there. All right. And it's little things like this that get you to where you need to be, because it's confidence comes in all sorts of different levels, you know? So it's like, it really just depends. Like the other person's fear may be like how to just message you because there was mistakes. But in all reality, without you even knowing it, because you haven't thought about it, you still have this one blockage to move forward. And it's still linked to your fear. I gotta run to the bathroom. I freaking hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Like, just because that one part of your life lesson was learnt, there's still other little things with that one particular lesson for you to really try, truly find your happiness. It's not just, I'm good, I'm confident. It's way more than that. It's getting in tune with your body the correct way. It's your choice of which way you want to get in tuned. But if you pick the wrong way, or you know, it's like, I'm no better than you guys, but it's like, thank God, if I'm telling you, thank God you have a reader from me that can break shit down like this for you to learn certain lessons. Because when I went through this, I did not have a reader that could break down the little things that need to be broken down for you to get to the next step, because you legitimately cannot skip steps in spirituality. I think that's why I can take it so personally. It's not the first time that's happened. I know the proper steps. I know outcomes if you don't want to address the littlest thing. So yeah, you can, if you're single, go out, have fun, be safe. You're an adult, make your own decisions. But I will tell you, one day there will be that one person that steps into your life again, brand new or not, and you will be approached with this. So I'm telling you, like, it didn't mean to get like hash with you, or you know what I mean? It's just, I'm telling you, I didn't have anyone around teaching this way when I was watching tarot. That's why I stayed so damn stuck. These are parts of lessons and journeys. Yeah, happy now, but it's not all the way around. You know, if you really want to have the best life, you got to be in tune with your soul 100%. You got to know your soul on a level that's profound. And then from there, you will have an amazing life, because your soul knows, your soul will guide you. So there's little, I got the goosebumps, there's little bumps there's bumps in the road always. Okay, this is an important lesson. And please don't think you're going to manifest this person back into your life. It's just going to help you to move forward with a new type of confidence, with a part of your soul that was wounded, to heal it the right way, to nurture it the right way. Because if you really take the time to nurture your own soul on all sorts of different levels, you're gonna break your karma. So it's like you broke one karma, you now have this one energy, because I'm talking on a level where a lot of people broke certain karmas, you know, and now you got this, you broke that karma, but on a whole nother level, it's a whole nother level of confidence. It's a whole nother level of sexuality. It's a whole nother level of getting in tune with your soul. Okay, so there's no in-betweens. There's steps that need to be taken. And then you get that. You know what I mean? You get the Ace of Wands. You get that passion. You get that soul bond with the Two of Cups. You get that at nurturing yourself, giving it time. Ace of Pence, Queen of Pence. And then the Devil reversed is perfect. There is a such thing as perfect, but, well, not really. Well, as you slowly try to, it's not the perfect I'm looking for. It's purity. You know what I mean? Like, so it feels perfect, even though there'll be ups and downs. You know what I mean? It's blooming the right way. It's like you planted the seeds, right? Don't you want the fucking flower to survive? Don't you want that tree to turn into roots? You know, so it's here for generations. You know, it's that type of stuff. Like, anyone can plant freaking seeds, you know, but can you keep them alive? Because if you can't figure how to do that, that fire, that devil, that fire is going to burn everything you planted. And then you got to start all over again. But if you do this one lesson I'm talking about, you don't have to, and it's only more beneficial for you, because the next person who comes into your life, you guys are going to be able to have that soul bond on a different level, on a level where there's synergy. Because the way you loved before with this twin is it was one-sided. And even if they loved you, it was still one-sided on their end. You know what I mean? It wasn't the same type of love. And now this next person, new or not, because of what you went through, the next person you're with, your chakras are going to open at the same time. I can't tell you how important and beautiful, and what a blessing that you're about to have. Even if it's somebody brand new, you're about to have that. And don't think for 1 second that that shit won't scare you or you know what I'm, oh, but man, to have that synergy, right? Have you ever been in a relationship to really have that synergy? There's always passion, there's always this, but then you look back and there's breakups and there's messes. But like, you're gonna have that with somebody because of you, because of the way you learned, and it was the hard way, but you did it. Okay, but there's still little steps that are gonna come to us where I'm gonna have to tell you, like, you think that's not scary, that you're actually going to feel somebody that deep? Because before, when you felt that deeply, it wasn't returned. There's no way in your entire life that you ever felt that deep about a lover, not a child, but about a lover, and had that returned at the same level of deepness. Buckle up, buttercups, because your life's about to get fucking real, and it's the way you want it to be. Now, in between all that, you got to learn. It's a bit tricky, but you just got to learn how to compromise and pick your battles. And it won't be perfect like that, but it will be pure. You guys will feed each other, you know, but not in a toxic way, in a way where it's undescribable. And oh, I'm excited for that. I'm ready for that. And if I was to put myself in this for a second, that would probably be intimidating, you know, for two chakras to open at the same time, to feel that. I mean, think about what you felt. Now you're going to feel that from somebody else. It's going to be magnetized, it's going to be amplified, and it's going to make you feel loved, and it's going to make you feel like you deserve it, and it's going to be overwhelming, and it's going to be beautiful. So do the steps it takes to get there. Oh, it's fuzzy. So do what it takes to get there, okay? Start really feeling what this is. Like this happy, you're just feeling a level of happy. It's like this happy that you're feeling right now is probably like, I don't know, step like 5. You wait until you climb 5 more steps. You know what I mean? Like, there's that laugh again. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's like you're just in the middle, and it's like you're gonna get that one person that's gonna meet you in the middle, and together you guys are gonna climb, and it's gonna be like, whew, talk about climax. All right, that came in at perfect timing. All right, so enjoy it. Because that's what you deserve. I'm going to pull one romance angel for this as your best advice card. Okay. You have a choice, free will. Is what type of connection do you want? Superficial or nourish, like that? The way the Queen of Pence nourishes, she nourishes on so many levels, mentally, physically, sexually. That's the nourish you want, you know. It will never be enough just to have amazing sex. Like, it will never ever be enough. There'll always be something on the outskirts, always. Now you do it the right way with the Queen of Pence, you won't have trouble. You won't have trouble like that, you know, like she can run a household, she can run a business, like she can run, she's just good at what she does. Free yourself, take control back of your life. Okay. So that's a big one, like free yourself, even if you're that, because you're not that Queen of Pence yet. Like you are the Queen of Pence, but in a passionate way, like in a sexual way and like a desirable way, you're not that yet. You might just be in a superficial way. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, even the way it's lined up, free yourself so you can be this Queen of Pence. I understand you guys are the Empress and the Queen already, but not on this level yet. Ooh, see, Spirit? You're not on this level yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's free yourself. Get yourself out of this Snapchat. Get yourself out of this Snapchat shit. You know what I mean? It's you. So it's looking over. So I hope that makes sense. Yeah, you're a queen. You're already the Empress. You've got that. Karma was served. I get that. You're an amazing person, a human being. You're on your way to really getting in tune to who you are. But until you go through this one particular lesson, you haven't quite reached this queen yet. Some of you may have, but I know a majority of you have not, because that opportunity hasn't come in yet. It's about to. It's right here. Even if it's brought in through temptation, depending on who it is, as long as you connect the right way. You can't just connect sexually. It's got to be a different type of, it's a different type of passion. It's empowering. It's reciprocated. It's like, I can't even explain it any other way. Like, which one do you want to be? They're both confident, but like, you guys are still this person. Even if you have a shit ton of respect, even if you respect yourself, it's like you're still this person, but not in a bad way. It's just, you haven't learned to connect with that other person or this new person yet. So do this lesson. Like, this is a big message. You know what I mean? It's a huge message to, it's like, I'm sure you guys' sex is just fine, but you want to connect mentally, physically. When you connect, you want to connect on all different levels. So when you're intimate and you move forward, there's nothing toxic. There's not too much desire. You could have sex every day like rabbits, and some people will be like, oh, that's too much desire, and they will. No, not when you connect the right way. That's not too much. It's when you're connecting, it's like, am I frozen? When you're connecting like that, guys, it's a whole nother level. Like, that bond is like, whoa. Like, it's like, at the end of the day, it's just the two of you, and you're gonna know you can get through anything. What you guys will have would be power. It's like that whole power couple I'm talking about. But the power, you guys will feel like limitless, like timeless. Like, you're just gonna enjoy life the right way, if it's done the right way. Okay, I'm not saying you guys are all hoes. You guys are queens and empresses right now. You truly are. But you do have to get through this one lesson. Okay. So I hope that makes sense. It's, you know what I mean? Like, it's you gotta find that comfortability again. Because the pain that you went through, okay, does cause blockages that you're probably unaware of, because this hasn't come back in, or that brand new person hasn't come yet. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's that one blockage left. Yeah, you might be fantasizing about this person, but you're not fantasizing on a soul level. You're fantasizing on a sexual level where there's masturbation. This soul level they want you to fantasize at, you're not intimate. You're craving his penis. He's craving your cooch. Like, you're not on top of each other. Like, you're not in penetration mode. Okay? You're in foreplay, mentally, physically, your soul. Getting in tune with your soul. Okay? This is not like, this isn't masturbation. And for those who know exactly what I'm talking about, this is not an easy lesson. It's just not. But you're going to conquer it. All right? This is way beyond masturbation, guys. This is masturbation. The devil feeling hot, sexy, desirable. That's masturbation. This is a soul connection. You know, there's nothing toxic there. You know? So, and when you image, obviously you're gonna get worked up. You're gonna be horny, obviously. You know what I mean? But like, if you can succeed, you know, it might take some time. I don't know. I'm not you. I'm just saying, like, it's not masturbation, guys. It's feeling this person from your soul. It is foreplay in your mind. But it's that foreplay you always wanted with somebody, but you never got it. It's what you've desired without penetration. Okay? Just keeping it real. Just keeping it real. Sometimes it becomes a little too real. But hey, why not learn the right way? All right? So that's why it's saying free yourself. Free yourself from that. Because yeah, that makes you feel good. It makes you feel wanted. But it's not reciprocated. Somebody's wanting you out of desire. That's like it's like primal on another level. You know, it's like porn, you know? And it probably banging sex. But like, I want the other type of primal. You know, like I want that. I want that soul. I want to touch someone's soul on a whole new level. I don't want porn. You don't need porn. When you have a connection like this that you're about to have with somebody, if this is done the right way, you don't got to worry about trust. You don't got to worry whether or not you satisfy this person. You don't got to worry if you look good. Obviously, don't let yourself go. But you won't anyway, because you guys will motivate each other. See what I'm saying? You won't have to worry about that shit. You won't question trust. That's why in the beginning where I was like, nah, this isn't about trust. You're going to find that trust through this connection, through non-penetration. You're going to find that trust. You got to work through this lesson with this person or without this person. It depends on if this person comes in. If they come in, you guys get to work on it together. And it would probably be the two of you having a little bit of that. But somebody knows how to mend. Somebody knows how to take that toxic feeling away. Somebody knows how to touch somebody's soul. And it's probably the one that mastered it's probably the one that mastered karma, you know, but it's like, well, you accomplished karma. You didn't master it yet because this is still part of it. touching somebody, touching someone's soul the right way, even through visual foreplay, I guarantee you can orgasm. You can probably even have a kundalini awakening, to be honest with you, which is way better than masturbation, way better than porn. You know, you guys are in for like such beauty. Like, you're in for beauty. It's gonna be amazing what you guys are about to have. Like, I got like, it's not even like the goosebumps. It's psychic chills from head to toe. Like, it's so profound. And it won't be in a toxic way. There won't be trust issues. There won't be jealousy like that. Like, maybe foreplay jealousy with the two of you, desire. But once you find that with somebody, you don't have to worry about, going out and buying new nighties. Mentally, physically, through your soul, you guys will turn each other on. And when you turn each other on visually, it's even going to be even more intense. Like, fucking buckle up buttercup is an understatement, because you guys can reach all levels of this. Whoo, whoo-wee! I'm fucking excited. I'm ready. Who's ready? I'm going to take myself out of this for a minute, because it's like, wow. Like, I'm telling you, you guys wait. You wait. I feel like this is deja vu. I feel like I just had deja vu. I feel like I've done this. I've explained this lesson in another lifetime. I'm not going to lie to you. That's how deep that just went. I've done this before. I've taught this before. You know what I mean? So, wow. That's crazy. What is foreplay? Jealousy? No, foreplay is two people messing around. Two people, like oral sex, kissing, touching, fantasizing, skits, fetishes, that type of stuff. But that's not the foreplay I want you to have with this person. The foreplay I want you to have visually is different. It's emotional. You're visualizing it physically, but you're feeling it emotionally. Not through masturbation. Yeah, you might get turned on, but if you do it the right way, I'm telling you, I'm almost teaching you is because I've done it in other past lives. What do you call the sex teachers? What do you call the teachers who teach you how to have like what is that? It's not Kundalini. What is that? Oh, Kama Sutra. They're teaching. I've taught it before. Okay, it's Kama Sutra. So it's like I've taught it before in past lives, but I'm teaching it differently this time around, because it's being taught properly, but it's not being presented the right way. Like, I can't explain it. I know they're going to have me do stuff on that. I know they're going to have me, and which has nothing to do with my future, but I know I'm going to teach people that method in a whole new way, explaining it in a whole new direction, so you can actually feel it, so you can get turned on. Not like, I can't explain it. Well, I'm explaining it, but like, that's why I was like, that's deja vu. But like, yeah, that's happiness, but this is so different. Sex is a powerful tool, but it's love. It's not just sex, and love is the most powerful tool on this planet. And if you know how to work your soul in different aspects, like, you fucking can't go wrong. It's not all about sex. When you learn to use your soul to make this like decisions and certain things, like I don't know, I don't quite have it down yet, so I don't want to talk about it yet because it's just we'll lose track on what it is I just like taught. But like I'll probably do classes on that, like a lot of people, usually go with your partner, and like it's the whole Kama Sutra, and they're teaching you and you're feeling it, and it's through touch and they're talking. But the old school way is taught through touch. I'm going to teach you a whole nother way. I'm going to teach you so it's touching your soul, not your skin. It's touching your soul. You're visualizing the right way. Yeah, it's like tantric sex. It's like that, but like it's a whole nother level of it's a whole nother level of Kama Sutra. And this way hasn't even been taught. No one, I don't think anyone has that ability to touch souls like that, to actually teach it that way. Like once like I'm able to master what it is they want me to do with it, like that's just like a little piece of like probably 10% of what I'm capable of on how to teach it. You know what I mean? Like it just comes to me. I don't know, but it's nice to be able to teach people that type of stuff in different ways. Not just through touch. So, buckle up, buttercups. Buckle up. Because it's when I teach, it's more like for those who look at it like, oh, she can turn me on by talking like that, but it's more like visualizations. If I'm inspiring you more than I am turning you on, that's the direction you want to be. That's where you really want to go. That's how you know your soul is craving that type of soul touch. See what I'm saying? So if you're just looking at it as, oh, of course, turning me on, your soul's not ready, or it's like maybe it's just not meant this lifetime to like to learn on that type of level. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, I can't explain it. But if I inspired you, your soul is ready. If I turned you on, you missed the whole fucking message. Okay? Now, if I did both, go watch it again and pick one or the other. I should have inspired you. Are you turned on at the same time? Yeah, but not because of me, because your soul is craving what you're inspiring. Okay? Holy shit. I love you guys. And I guess I had to like explain. It was weird. They had to put me in like an uncomfortable situation. Like I could feel you guys' uncomfortability. That's why I kind of had to like snap things into forefront. You know what I mean? Like I had to snap you guys out of whatever it is that you weren't focused on at the time. So, well, I'm glad you were inspired. I inspire myself sometimes, especially when I have the deja vu like that, because it's like, see, I got goosebumps. Because it's like, people think they don't have this ability, but all you got to do is talk and feel somebody and be passionate about what you do and how you want to teach. And I'm telling you, you all have it in you. You just got to find that passion. You got to find what you're passionate about. And it's I know you're like, oh, I miss my husband, or you might miss this other person, but it's not about this other person. If you can master all this on your own, you're not going to lack that other person once you master this. You're so close. So don't let somebody else's, it's about you. It's about you, so you can enjoy this with someone one day. So I'm glad we all got on the same page, like towards like the end of the read, because that was so important. Though I just taught you guys on a whole nother level. So I don't know. I just know it was deja vu, and it's like, I guess this time around, this lifetime, because I really feel like it's probably my last one, and then I get to choose. Well, I'll always have another one, but then I'll get to choose what I really want to do, and really appreciate life. And my next life won't be so difficult. It'll be more like pleasurable. You know what I mean? So like in every aspect, So it's like, but now I'm just mastering even more because there was so much more for me to pick up on each lifetime. So it's like now when I place it and teach things like that, I've had so many reincarnations. I've had so many of that I know what it takes to motivate and inspire. I guess it just takes I don't know how to like really how else to explain it, but everybody can do it. Everybody can do it. Me is talking. That's why I do so much talking, and I use you guys to help when it well, I usually help, not use you, because that sounds weird. I don't want it to sound like that, but it's not like that. But it's like we help each other, like when I need to find out answers or this and that, because I get my answers through talking. I inspire other people and myself through talking. If I got to give you a hard time, I was meant to be triggered so I can feel that feisty part of that passion to get out certain stuff too. It's just how I work. I don't work in silence. I've always been a talker. I've always been a talker. So I keep going in and out, guys. The energy is insane. I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Embrace each and every moment. Sit back, and if you're lacking embracing the moment, sit back, do it 5 minutes a day. Don't tell me you don't have 5 minutes. Don't worry about other people's energy. Even my ma's energy has been off a couple days. It's like I go upstairs or I walk by and it's like this. Oh, ma, come on. Buzzkill. Spiritual buzzkill. Like, snap out of it, ma. Snap out of it. So don't let other people's energy get the best of you. Walk away from it. Keep your distance. If you're going to have a conversation with somebody, stay at least 3 feet away. Don't let them get in your aura. Don't, and even your kids' aura can affect you just like that too. Can snap just like that, because you can be good one moment and then, but someone had a bad day and they want to come at you wrong, and it's like, oh, you want the beast? You want to see the beast? Because it's like you're feeding off each other's aura. They're pulling that push and pull. They're pulling energy from you. Protect it. You're around someone cranky, instantly say, oh my gosh, please protect me. Protect my aura. Instantly. 5 little words to keep your damn sanity. Keep your aura safe. Keep your energy yours. That way, you're able to help. You're able to see things more clear. You're able to talk things out versus, you know what I mean? It's your communication will be on a different level. And that person, it would be calming to the point where the way you're talking to them, they're going to understand, and it's probably going to calm them, because it's understanding communication. It's not like, oh, well, too bad, get over it, or get the stick out of your ass, or don't talk to your mother like that. It's that type of energy. Protect yourself. 5 simple words, guys. Okay. Happy Mother's Day on Sunday. I know. Happy Mother's Day to all the mamas. And even the ones in heaven, because I almost sang near, far, wherever you are. Titanic. Okay? All the mamas. Have a great day. Try to relax. Try to get 5 minutes of sanity yourself, too. Take a bath. If you're a single mother, buy yourself flowers. You know what I mean? Go get a pedicure. You know, say you have a toddler and she's 3 or 4 and it's just you, and the other half is kind of inconsiderate or something, and or they get you, oh, happy Mother's Day, but I don't know, make your own memory, like do some finger painting, but get some paint and do each other's palms. You know what I mean? Like make a memory with your child, but make sure you're doing something with yourself too. You know, like I said, get your own flowers or get your own pedicure, or it's that type of stuff. Because I know what that's like too, especially with my ex. It's like I always made sure I bought him a Christmas or a birthday, because it always came from the children. But he never thought to be like, oh, well, it's Mother's Day. And it's like he never thought like, oh, my kids don't have a job. Maybe I should buy this for your mother so you can give it to your mother so you guys don't feel awful. So I know everybody has somebody like that in their life where they don't think shit through. You know what I mean? So don't look at shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, do something for yourself. Don't be like, oh, he couldn't do that for me. Or like, don't let somebody else's energy affect your day. You're the mama. You shouldn't have to be mama bear and feeling that type of energy on Mother's Day. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, enjoy yourself, do something for you. So yeah, well, I used to let that stuff bother me though. I know I got a lot of single ladies up here with children or single fathers, you know what I mean? So it's like I used to let that stuff bother me. I stopped letting it bother me. But it didn't bother me because I was like, oh, you asked, I was with you for so many years and you didn't get me something. No, it bothered me because Mama Bear kicked in. How do you think my kids feel? Obviously, our kids don't have a job, right? So why would you put our kids in an uncomfortable situation? See, Mama Bear is about to kick in, because then, see what I'm saying? So don't let Mama Bear kick in. Enjoy your day. That's you know what I mean? Enjoy your day. Let somebody else's ignorance get the best of you. Have fun. If you got a past loved one, like go visit them at the grave, or get flowers and think about them, or light a candle for them that day and go on about your day. You know what I mean? Think of the happy moments. Don't, I know it's upset you still miss the loved ones and stuff, but like it's Mother's Day. It's still your day too. Like they don't want you to be sad. That's a big message, because it's like I can feel the dead coming in, all the dead mamas coming at me. It's like enjoy your day, light a candle for them, but then make yourself a dinner or a nice salad, or you know what I mean? Go to the nursery, go get some perennials and plant them. It's stuff like that. Or if you you got a loved one, go to the nursery, go to the garden and get a statue. Happy Mama's Day, you're going to sit in my garden. Stuff like that. Enjoy your day. Don't let somebody else get you down, or sorrow get you down. It's just nourish any situation, but not in a way where Mama Bear got to kick in with frustration. Okay, so happy Mama's Day. Even for my single dads out there, happy Mama's Day, happy Papa's Day, but you're still playing Mama. I know what it's like to play Mom and Dad, So just enjoy your day, and I'll see you guys on Monday. I'll see you on Monday. Have a fantastic, fantastic weekend. Do your lessons. Have a peaceful weekend. If you're going out, have fun. Be safe. We all know how to be adults. Okay. So I love you. And some of you guys are getting pregnant, but I think you would want to get pregnant. Yeah, I got goosebumps. It's a blessing. Okay. I don't know who you are. Oh, but it's from the other side. It's like your mother or your grandmother. It's like an actual like planting. It's like where the sperm goes into the egg. It's like a blessing. Okay. And it was just the right timing, the right energy. You know, it might even be like some of you, it might even be a situation where you're not even with anybody and you think your biological clock is ticking, or you think you can't have kids, or I don't know, it's like you meet someone, or like if you're doing in vitro, like something just works, okay? But it's going to happen on Mother's Day. But the message to that is, and I know it sounds cliche because the other side always usually holds the child, but they've been holding this child for a long time. So this isn't just like all of a sudden you want to have a baby but you're having trouble conceiving. This has been a long time. They've been holding this baby for the right moment in your life. So you're able to appreciate and nourish on a whole nother level. It's just time. Okay? I love you guys. Have a fantastic rest of the day. So you're like in panic mode and you have sex Saturday night. Maybe it's like at 11:30 and it takes the sperm a half hour to reach the egg because it's being implanted on Mother's Day. That seed needed to be there on that day. Okay. So say you find out you're pregnant in a few weeks and you don't know exactly what day, because when they tell you conceive, it's like you never really know the exact day. Just know it was a gift. And to be honest with you, whoever's holding this child, there's a mother there too, but there's a male figure there. Okay, I don't know what that's about, but there's a male holding the child too. It's a gift from, I guess, a parent. Like maybe your mom was never really there for you, but you always had that special dad, and he's been waiting to give you this gift. I don't know, it's something like that. Of course the dead had to come through. The dead had to come through when we started talking about Mama's Day. It's like near, far, wherever you are. So it's like it's a beautiful blessing. You could have been trying for years and then you gave up, and next thing you know, all of a sudden it's like you conceive. But there's something to do with the dates, guys. You would know. I got goosebumps. Like you would know. Like it's such a profound meaning behind that for someone. Like you would just know. Like maybe someone passed on that date, or you've had dreams. It's something. Okay. Beautiful message. I love you guys. I've been doing this the whole entire time. So I feel like because when I see somebody, it's like this person's rocking this child. All right. And that's coming plenty of time. But it's like you're just ready to nourish. It's just time. Don't worry if you're older. Don't worry about that. Don't worry if you're younger. Not too young, but like I don't know. And this baby is going to resemble somebody in the family or someone that you've lost. Okay? Or this is saying you had a baby within the last year or two on Mother's Day, or you conceived on Mother's Day and you lost someone. You're going to notice it in your child that day. Something like that, okay? Two different scenarios. Okay, I love you guys. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend. I need to shut this down. I shut my eyes, guys, right? I'll tell you what I'm seeing. And it's weird because people actually see this in the movies. And I know they don't see it like this, but I got people, they're not in front of me, they're all behind me walking towards me, but my back is turned because my eyes are shut. And it's all white. It's just white light. There's nothing in the background. I can feel them whispering in my ear. My left ear feels wet. Like it's waterlogged. I don't know, but it's like they're all walking and they're happy. And it's like, oh my gosh. Like there's so many of them, guys. Like, oh, there's so many. There's so many. It's like they're all just laughing. They're all just smiling. Like it's so crazy. It's so crazy. It's like I just want to like, whew, like I'm not turning my back moment, but it's like you gotta think about it. Like I start channeling this stuff, you know what I mean? It's like they can hear me, they know who you are, you know, they know who watches, they know who to connect with, like, and it's funny because it's like they're laughing at me because it's like I'm new at this, but it's like so sweet, you know, like just the way it's presented, I guess, like, oh, she's so sweet. Like, I don't know. Hi, Goosey. I know. They're all around. She's like this. He opens up a void. He opens up a void. It's just weird. I've never, ever, ever, ever seen them come in like that. I normally see them like in front of me or beside me, or I can feel them. It's something like that, you know? This was way different. It's like they're all coming from the freaking playground. They're like, whoo, she's leaving. Maybe that's what it is. Like she's exiting. Let's get to her real quick. Let's get these messages out real quick. She's leaving. So I love you guys. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend. I will see you guys on Monday. I know. Come here. Come see Mama. I know. It's okay. All right. She's all worked up. I love you guys. Have a fantastic weekend. You guys are very, very, very welcome. I love you. All right. I love you too. Bye, guys. And if you can timestamp for me, that would be awesome sauce. I love you. Bye, guys.